Alright, what's up everybody? We're on my ogre, level 40 ogre. This is my highest level character on green server. And because we want to go check, I want to check what level these sisters are, so I know when to go there. I said next time I made a video I would know, kind of know the plan. It's gonna be around level 20 or so, but I want to know. I also wanted to check Unrest, so we're gonna check both of those things really quickly. So these guards aren't cool with me, so I'm gonna cast invisibility. I'm gonna hope it doesn't break, or if it does, I notice it. Now, I think the boat is going to arrive here in about 6 minutes. I will tell you why I think that once we get. Almost fell off. Oh, we're too big. Fuck. Just shrank myself. The play here. Not the play. So I don't want to aggro this chick at the end of the thing, at the end of the dock here. I'll stand here, even though she's green. I want to see the boat too. Like if you're, this game's weird, you know. If you're standing at a weird spot, the boat will clip out and you won't even see it. Anyways, the reason that I think that the boat is coming is because if you see here, there's a Discord called the Captain's Inn, and it has the boat times for green and blue and red, I think. Or maybe this is only green, or maybe I'm only signed up to green. I don't really remember. I haven't used it in a very long time. But it says, and you can see it crosses out like the previous ones. Like 9 minutes ago, this is where it was. So port of East Freeport should be at 10:36. Hoping that's my time. I think it puts it into my time, which is 4 minutes from now. So we'll see if that is correct. This ogre's pretty dang good. So I started fresh on this server. Not when it first came out. I was playing a TLP server when this first came out, but I'll show you some of my gear. 3 wisdom earrings, horse loop. I think farmed that one ourselves. I was playing with a friend at the time. So I haven't been on this character in forever. Next slot, we have platinum ruby veil. Got an Ixar skull helm. We got some nice items like, I mean, we have a charred guardian shield. That's huge. We have beetle stinger. That's huge. Barbarian hunting spear. Really good. Looks like we have 2 of these golden jaded bracelets. Like we're going with the platinum jasper rings, wisdom rings. Bloodstained tunic, probably got that ourselves. I don't have any feet, so I think the boots I'm probably saving up for golden Afridi boots, I imagine. I don't really remember what I was doing. I have split paw hide gloves, really good. It's amazing having 142 strength on a character, so ogres just have a ton of strength, and you know, you can just carry tons and tons and tons of stuff. All these weapons, two-handed weapons, and tons of stuff, all these backpacks. And still, you know, yeah, 81 out of 142 allowance. Pretty amazing. My, so she is threatening, but she is green, so I think I'm okay here. here for a second. Hopefully there's no pat or anything. I mean, I could just go invis again. Go ahead and just sit for a second. I'm thinking this boat is going to show up in a couple of minutes. I'm not sure how much platinum I have. I have 57 on me, but naturally it weighs. Money weighs, so you keep it in the bank. I haven't been to the bank in a while. I remember now, I can go to the Freeport Bank. I can't go throughout the entire Freeport town. Like, I can't go to near the Paladins and stuff like that. But I can go, I remember I can go to the Freeport Bank, and to use the banker doesn't like me though. Everybody else is cool with me, the guards and everything, but the banker's not cool with me. So when I get in there, I have to stand on one side of the wall and then use the camera angle where I can click on the banker, and I can click on him from being on the other side of the wall. And it's an old trick I think a lot of Ixars use, the bank. And I guess just evil races in general. I might pick up the shaman, you know, again one day. For now we're gonna do the necro, but shamans are definitely super cool. And look at that, 1036 on the dot. So the ship schedule is really cool. It's really, really good, especially if you're a newbie and you're not buying ports. Really, really good. Definitely suggest it. I'll put a link or an invite to the Discord in the description of this video. I think that'll be super helpful for some people out there not know of it. I think it does have blue, green, and everything, but I think I only chose the green profile because I was only playing on green at the time. But anyways, you know, it's a long boat ride, so I'm gonna pause the video, and when we get to the sisters, I'm gonna hop off, and I'm not gonna be able to tell what level they are actually, but I'm gonna see what their names are because I can't really remember what their names are. So I'm gonna see what their names are. That way I can look it up on P99 and see what level they are, and then I'm gonna get back on the boat and I'm gonna head over to Unrest and see what some of the yard trash is there. So go ahead and pause it. All right, so we're coming up on the island now. The total boat trip is about 15 minutes one way, and then it's 15 minutes back, plus a couple minutes stopping here and there. It's like 30-minute round trip. So a guy asked me, whispered me, you can see in the bottom there, if I was camping these sisters. Not, but I told him I would tell him if... And I should have given myself... Is they called? Not the right system. Bad part about this is there's nowhere to vendor. So as an evil race, it will be tough. Will be a tough camp. I'm not going to be able to summon my own bags as a necro, I don't believe. Shaman, you could summon your own bag. A mage, you could summon your own bag. It has weight reduction. That disappears upon camping. Don't have that here. But at the Druid Ring in Butcher Block, which is right here, there is a an NPC that will sell to anybody, including evil races. So there's an NPC not that far away, but you can lose your camp. Like if you dash over there and dash back, the issue is you can't get off the boat, run, sell, and get back on the boat time. So you're gonna, it's a 30-minute round trip. So every time you got to go sell, you're leaving your camp for 30 minutes. And you're probably gonna lose your camp. And it's a hassle. Anyways, we're coming up on Butcher Block, so I'm gonna jump off. Should have levitated myself, like I said. We're right here. Anyways, I'm gonna pause it again. I'm going to run to Dagnon's Cauldron, and then we're gonna run to Unrest and scope it out so that we can plan out the Necro's next moves. Alright, I just wanted to unpause for a minute. Shout out to Ogre Guy. I'm sure y'all watch his channel, but making videos on his journeys as well. But a couple of times I've been watching his videos and he's commented on like the ridiculousness of zone outs and zone ins. I have, mind you, I have Spirit of Wolf on right now, so I run faster than normal, but look at this ridiculous zone out or zone in. This is Dagnon's Cauldron. Dagnor's Cauldron. So from Butcher Block to Dagnor's. And I just wanted to show it real quick. Like, and like he's mentioned, there's no mobs, there's nothing. It's just this long canyon for no reason other than to, you know, the EverQuest. So we're still. So I mean, the zone could start here, right? So now it opens up into the zone, but it's just like a really long canyon. And that was with So. If you don't have So, it's gonna take you like twice as long. But anyways, I'm gonna head over to Unrest. There's some yard work and stuff going on outside, so I'm sorry for that. Anyways, we're gonna take a look at a couple of these things like these death beetles and whatnot. And you know, I was thinking, I always have this like first reaction, like not to point stuff out because in my mind everybody knows that because the game's so old and everything. But you know, I've run into a lot of noobs lately and people who are fresh to the game, and I was thinking maybe a lot of people are playing P99 for the first time, but maybe they've been on the TLP servers or something like that. And so the /who function, this guy asked me here, I told him that there was a mage camping it, and yeah, I could have given him the name, but I didn't because I was just rushing, right? Because I had aggro and I didn't want to miss the boat, whatever. So he said, much appreciated. What was their name? So an easy way to find out their name, because I didn't remember, is you can just /who all OOT, Ocean of Tears is the zone. But for the short codes, you would have to look up on P99 if you didn't know. You could just type in Ocean of Tears to P99. It'll on the page, it'll show you like the /who code. If you don't know, you can kind of just figure it out, really, like Ocean of Tears, OOT. Like, it makes sense. Some of them make less sense. So if you can't figure it out on your own, check the P99 page. But when you do that, it'll show you everybody there. And then you can just look right there, 35 mage. There's only one mage in the zone. So, anyways, once I saw his name, Carlton Banks, I remembered, oh yeah, that was the guy's name. But, you know, that's just one way to find out. If maybe if I didn't respond to him, he could just do the same command I did and kind of just put 2 and 2 together and figure it out. Now, the reason I'm pointing this out is because if you are from a TLP server, they've nerfed /who. You can't /who all a zone in that game. For whatever reason, I'm not sure what their reasoning was on TLPs, but you can't do it. You could /who your own zone. You could /who a class, and it'll show you all the different zones that the different people that are that class and stuff like that. But you can't /who all this zone, specific zone, and just see people in that zone. They just don't allow you to do it. Anyways, we're gonna check out a couple of the mobs. We got a death beetle, a lot of corpses around, like scarecrows and stuff. We got tormented dead, a death beetle, got a jack-o'-lantern. I mean, I could just look up the zone as well, but some of the, like, when I was looking up those orcs that we were farming yesterday, like, the levels were off. I could just ask these people as well, because everything's going to be green to me, naturally. Like this, like, see, it says levels, like, right here, it says, Southern Row Orcs, okay, that's where we were, which are found in the camps in the southern green part, that's where we were, are around level 6 to 8. I was level 9, and there was a yellow one to me. So for sure, they're up to level 10. And yeah, it says around. But we want to kind of be sure before we travel here. It's quite the commitment to travel from continent to continent without a druid. You want to look up like a death beetle. So this is the Unrest version. It says level 10 to 12. Okay, so I think that's what I was looking for. And Tormented Dead. They're level 10 to 14. What was it? A jack-o'-lantern? Those are 12 to 14. Okay, so although there are some mobs that are level 10, it's not smart to come here at level 10. I just kind of wanted to figure that out and to make sure. So level 12 is the play. We already spoke about it. Level 12, I get a new pet, I get a bunch of stuff. Let's just see how many people are here. There's 14 people here, so there are groups. We saw this group right here. So if I did come at level 12, I'm a Necromancer, and so like most of my stuff is damage over time. I do have undead nukes though, so hopefully people understand that, but people underestimate Necromancers. Necromancers are insane, and we'll be seeing that when I get higher levels. But you can see there's a yard trash group here, so that's nice. And there's probably a group in here in main room. We can just check real quick. Somebody soloing in here. No main room group. That's interesting, but there's... I'm going to train. There's a group up here at fireplace, so that's good. And there may be a group in the basement. Who knows? I don't want to train that other guy soloing. I'm gonna go. So hopefully I didn't train anybody. I mean, if that guy wants it, he could take it. I'm just going to zone it. But anyways, okay, so that's it. So I just wanted to check on those things. People are camping sisters. Oh, that's what I wanted to check. But I didn't really get their name. Sister. Didn't have sister in her name either. I think this is the zone, right? They're in Ocean of Tears, but they have... The two sisters there have specific names. But they were dead. There was one alive, but I felt like that wasn't her name. It's called like Mithril Longsword. Maybe that's what I should look up. Mithril Longsword. Let me look around real quick and I'll unpause the video. Alright, so I found them. So one of the sisters is Larissa Gelrith. She's level 25. And you can see they drop this longsword right here. Great vendors for 11 to 12 platinum, depending on your charisma and whatnot. There's 6-minute respawns. Only 2 sisters there. And they also occasionally drop this belt, which you can actually use or sell to players. 2 strength, 2 stamina, you know, whatever. But people will buy it. You could sell it for like 5 platinum to players or whatever you want. People will try to sell it for more, but I mean, you're gonna get so many of them that you're pretty much vendoring them. But you can hold on to like, you know, 2 or 3 when you go back to the tunnels, and you could just, you know, sell them to people. You can give them away if you want to, you know, be nice, whatever. They don't vendor for that much. I think they vendor for, you know, like 1.5, 2 plat or 3 plat or something like that. But the main course is 100% of the time they drop these swords, and they're 11 to 12 plat each. So every 6 minutes you're getting like 24 platinum, and so you just sit here for a few hours, and you're also leveling is the main reason. And that's not the main reason, because there is going to be faster leveling elsewhere. You're only killing 2 mobs. You're killing a mob every 3 minutes. It's not the best leveling. But if you can come here and you could split the camp and you could do it like early, if you could do it around like 22 or 23, really nice. And you could stay here you can continue to kill these. Like, I stayed here until like 32 or something. You could sit here from like 22 to 32 and just make a ton of platinum. And you know, it's a lot of it's AFK. You can be working, you could be just watching, you know, sports or whatever you want to do, watching somebody else play while you just sit here and do this. You know, EverQuest things, right? The other sister is this one. This is the one he was killing actually when we stopped by. Euboea Delwyn. So same thing, level 25, has the same loot. I don't know why a bunch of stuff's missing, but has the same, drops the same loot as Larissa. So they both 100% drop the sword, and then occasionally you'll get the purity belt. That's why it's really nice if... So I was here on... I killed these on a bard. I have videos on this channel from like 3 or 4 years ago where I'm camping these sisters on a... I think I'm a half-elf, on a half-elf bard. So naturally I'm killing elves as an elf. It's not the best, but what it allowed me to do is my faction was so good with them. I'm just killing 2 over and over and over. I was able to camp this for like 5 levels before I got to a point to where, you know, I dropped my faction low enough to where they were starting to get pissed at me. And they didn't want to let me vendor to them anymore. They weren't attacking me, but they didn't want to let me vendor them anymore. So what I would do is there's like some easy quests you can do to get your faction back up. And I think I might show it in some of those videos, but what you can do is like an easy one is you can turn in muffins. You could just buy a ton of muffins that are like copper, and then you have to turn them in like 1 at a time or 4 at a time or whatever it is. And you just sit there and turn them in over and over and over and over and over, and you can reverse the faction. And yeah, it's kind of a grind to turn those in and do that. But if you want to do this camp as a good race, you can do it, even though you're killing good people. So here's what you're going to lose. You're going to lose Clerics of Tenaire, you're going to lose Fate Arch Champions, or like the guards, the Soldiers of Tenaire, some other guards. And I don't think that King Tyrus Dex really matters. I don't even know what that is actually, but the Clerics probably doesn't really matter either unless you are a Cleric. But the big ones are the Fate Arch Champions and the Soldiers of Tenaire. Those are like the guards. You're losing 60 every spawn. But like I said, you can just reverse that by turning in tons and tons and tons of the other things. Anyways, I'm going to play my other character now. Wanted to check this out. Alright, so I just got back to the camp. Couple things. One, all of the camps were dead. Like every orc at every camp was dead. I saw on my way here. Passed a couple. He started respawning, so I tried to summon a pet and get in there real quick. And what ended up happening was everything spawned like all at once, because whoever killed him must be high level. 2 of the orcs were green though. 40 overweight. I'm gonna give him a weapon and a pair of pants. I'm gonna fully suit this guy up, so I saved that weapon for him. I'm gonna have to try to catch him. I have to try to catch him on the next spawn and pull him out. Try to separate him. Because luckily those were all warriors, but if I get clerics in there, the clerics are higher level too, so they'll still be blue to me, and it's just gonna be a bad time. They're gonna start healing everything. But that took everything out of me, having to fight all 3 of them at once. I'm gonna kill this one up here. Luckily I got a max pet, I think. So the pet's always gonna be blue to me now, but he's hitting for 14s. Fists. So per P99, I think that means he's max level. I'm gonna try to just spam live tap. Recover some. So even though 2 of those warriors were green, this one's blue. The green one still, they actually gave me XP, so it's not gonna give me a lot. But mainly we're here to farm belts. So I'm happy with that. I'm happy as long as they give XP, like that's cool. And then we'll hope to get belts in the meantime. I'm just gonna load this guy up with as much gear as possible because heat is an issue. I just got here and I'm already Already overweight. Obviously I didn't go to the bank. That's on me. I forgot. That's 5 platinum and silver. I really don't want to destroy that. If I have to, I'll do it later, but I really don't want to destroy 5 platinum. It's a lot of plat. Forgot to vendor that cracked staff. Ah, yikes. No? So it is what it is. Alright. So we're gonna wait for the respawns and head up. Alright, we got spawns, so we're just pulling them out right away. So I can spin. Spawns were actually really quick. So my pet should beat the crap out of him. This one's a blue. That other one spawned already. They were so quick because my pet was taking a lot of damage. So I needed to tank some myself. So I dotted it to pull aggro off. I guess I could have just did it. My pet actually is getting his ass beat. Truth. I want to pull that one out before that second one comes. The next one, because the third one, I mean, third one's going to come out there. Alright, so we have a situation. Already gave. I don't get another lich until 12. That's when I get like my real first lich. This thing's kind of not really the same as lich. I mean, it is the same as lich, but the fact that you have to cast it like every 2 minutes. I get one that lasts until I cancel it. Buff himself. These guys. We buffed him. So the warrior's a green, so I could take him out quick. I want to give some time. So I'm going to give a little more time. And I'm just going to send the pet in there and nuke down the green. Should die pretty fast. And then I'm going to try and take my time to kill the cleric. Here's the thing though, is the cleric's gonna heal the warrior. Maybe I should kill the cleric first. Probably should. Oh look, it's the guy from yesterday. Hello, Demina. So, let's put something on my... Probably the same thing, Spirit of the... So... Probably gonna... Oh, whoops, I nuked him. That's not what I meant to do. Oh. Oh no, he's gonna die. Oh no, I'm in bad shape. Okay. Okay. Alright, we're alright. I don't have any mana. We're gonna try to recover some for a sec. Try to get a pet out. How much mana does the pet cost? God. We have. We don't know. It's a request. Okay. I'm only going to be able to tank this guy for so long. I mean, we wanted to split the camp a little more. Don't bash me. Don't bash me. Alright. See what the pet hits for. Not gonna be able to back. I've been doing damage. Hope all the buffs he put on my pet are gone. Hide him around a little bit, I guess. There we go. We'll have to skip on for a little while. So this pet doesn't hit very hard. You can see down in the middle chat, hitting for 4s and 6s, really low. The other pet hitting for 14. This. Health. Honor regen on. Gotta start over. This is why. The issue though now is like we're gonna have to play around until I can find that we know is the level. We should be getting a respawn pretty quickly here. Health are dropping like crazy. I don't want to put gear or anything on the guy until I know he's of the appropriate level. We're just gonna med up and wait for the next. It only took about 20 seconds, but we're gonna go in there. He spawns a white. We're gonna hope for the best. Right, too far away. We're gonna dot him. He resisted. That's very, very bad. My pet's gonna die. And we're gonna lose the camp. Yeah, we're gonna lose the camp. Okay, we got the poison on him. Gotta just hope. I mean, I have buffs on, so I gotta hope to just not get hit very hard. Need this warrior to go down. So this pet hits for 12. Okay, we're surviving. So pet's hitting for up to 12. So I think he's the middle pet. If I reclaim him now, the reclaim is based on the HP of the pet, so he needs to be full HP when I reclaim him to get the maximum mana. Plus, we're gonna have one spawn right now. We just need to regen like 8 as fast as possible. I really need to get lucky and have a green warrior spawn next. If we can get a green warrior next, that'll just, that'll just be best. You want to continue to try to get a higher level pet. I don't want to commit to this pet. Put the only two-handed weapon and him. The cleric. Fortunately, it's a blue. Clerics don't go green to me yet. Don't think I'm gonna have it in me. My pet just gets not gonna have very much more. Try. We'll try. We're gonna have to double dot him. Because he's gonna heal like right now. Oh, we're not gonna double dot him. We're gonna just leech some life now. We'll do one more. That went really well. Alright, that went really well. We got a green warrior now? Or something like that? Then, we're sitting pretty. I know I'm talking really quietly, but I'm actually starting to feel better today from being sick, but now I'm at the point where I have like the beginning of the lingering cough. Like I feel like I'm gonna have this cough and this messed up throat for a few days, for sure. But the head cold part is starting to get there. I haven't been sneezing that much today. I've sneezed a little bit, but nothing like past couple. So it's been okay. All right, what do we have here? We have a green warrior. Exactly what we needed. We're gonna go in right away. And I'm not gonna dot him. What I am gonna do is just try to leech some life on him. And I'm leeching life in between ticks of mono regen to try to maximize. Okay. Nothing. We get a two-handed weapon. It's really looting in between ticks as well. Didn't sell my gems, but they don't weigh anything, so I don't really care. I figured I'll probably get more, and they'll just stack. So they're not really wasting backspace. Okay, what I do want to do now is to try to get a better pet. I'm going to reclaim this one. Summon again. That tree snake is always green. One that goes right here. So I'm gonna kill it. Okay, this pet's hitting for 14. So, this is the guy. We're gonna load him up. So this weapon is 1056. Where's 530? Oh, that's a one-handed. Two-hander. No. Oh. Oh. You're getting the 1056. That's actually pretty hardcore. Say. That is a long delay, but that's pretty hardcore. Okay, so then we're gonna give him mask, head, pants. We have for now. We're just gonna gear him out. All right, we have another green warrior. The plan remains the same. I'm just gonna leech from him. And I'm gonna destroy some of these. Thought these were two. So he like handled that. No issue. Okay, that lost. We lost a lot of weight there, so that's we're doing good. Okay, so we're getting there. We're getting there. We got our pet out now. We got a max level pet out. Got some gear on. He's got a sick weapon, and my life and mana is 50% or greater. So we're getting to the point to where we're about to pull this other dude left. We're just gonna wait a little longer. That was crazy. Like I don't really know what happened. That the shaman buffed my pet, and then my pet got destroyed. And as far as I could tell, that was a max level pet as well because he was doing 14 damage. So I was a little confused by that. Should be any second, but I guess I'll just pause it. So we got a blue cleric again. Before he even gets buffs off, we're just going straight in. I will dot him. Cleric. The clerics need to get dotted. When he gets a little lower. Leech some. I like to do it when he's lower. I'm trying to force him to run. Once he starts running, he won't heal any longer. Oh, my pet. There we go. The pet. My life and mana's looking pretty good. My mana got pretty high, so I turned off dark pack. So at level 12, I do get a life leech dot, which is really gonna help counter my life deterioration. And that's why Ixar is so good. Ixars or trolls, but you can't be a troll necro. So Ixars being a necro really helps counter the life loss from the lich, having just like fast regeneration. There's like a whole chart, like a normal necro versus an Ixar necro on P99. And it really is. It just wouldn't make for good, like good videos. And we discussed that in the first video. Because if I'm an Ixar, I'm stuck on Kunark kind of, unless I ask somebody to come pick me up. Because even the boat to get off of Kunark, they're not friendly with you. So we got a blue warrior here. That's kicking his butt, so I might just leech life instead of dot him. the pet's destroying this guy. So what I'll do is I'm going to turn my lich back on. And I'm going to nuke him twice. We're doing really good. Got everything under control. It got a little hairy there for a second when I was stuck with a full life mob on me and no pet. That, you know, that was a little... That was as hairy as it gets. We should... So we are really close to the troll town. That zone line that I showed in the last video that's right here is Inithul Swamp. Right there. We're gonna go ahead and take this guy. And that's where the troll city is, in that swamp. And there's even a shaman vendor, like, really close to that zone line. I don't know if they're cool with me. I don't know. I don't know. I would have to... We'll dot this one. Because my life is high and my mob is low. I'm just not sure if they're cool with me or not. There's only one way to find out. But that would be a cool spot to kind of load up. To kind of load up on gear and then go over there. Orc is a beast. I don't know, like, my pet beat the crap out of the other one. Not so much this one. Oh. Try to cancel the last second there. Cool deal. So yeah, so everything's under control. We're gonna sit the pet down and see you at the next spawn. Oh, on the right when I... Alright, so we got a blue here. So we'll just stay here and farm this for a while. Eventually... Oh, I resisted. Eventually we'll, you know, we'll end the video. And I'll just sit here and continue to farm. Maybe we'll pop it back on when I conclude my session. We'll stay here for a few more minutes. Oh, no. I didn't have to. I sent my pet in when he didn't have full life, and that warrior kind of clapped him. Wait, we could lose. I'll lich off for a little bit since I have more mana than health. I mean, I could, and then just... So how many belts do we have? We got 4... 6 belts already. Pretty quick 6 belts. Not sure when the last spawn is. Cleric. White. Or blue. Clicked on the wrong. Double heal. Healing himself. Back. Seems like a little bit harder than when I got in my groove yesterday and I had the pet with the two-handed sword. And I knew like 100% for sure that was like the top level pet. And I feel like this is him for sure too, based on his hits, but I'm always skeptical when I can't call on him and see that he's what I think he is. I'm always like a little skeptical about it. X spawn is the one. But anyways, alright. So I'm just gonna sit here and continue to do this for a while. Until like my, my weight allowance gets out of control. Then I might just end up gating and going from there, but I'll sit here for a while. If anything, noteworthy happens, I'll turn on the video, and other than that, I'll turn it on at the very end. Alright, we're heading out now. We killed a ton of stuff. I have a sow and a strength buff from a shaman because we are way overweight. Our weight allowance is 60. Strength buff is allowing us to have 127. So, gonna help us get back to town. That pet did really good. Continued to give the pet gear that I found. It wasn't as stacked as yesterday, but he did really well. He did get some good pieces. We're gonna hopefully and try. I've had the strength and the sow for a while now. We're gonna try to get back to town before they run out. We have like 3 zones to run. Found some more gems and stuff. I did get a two-handed sword. I'm gonna hold on to that. I actually got 2 of them. I'm gonna hold on to those. Uh-oh. I'm gonna hold on to those for sure. We got a ton of belts. There's 6 there. Another 4 there. 18. That's really good. Anyways, lose my pet there. I'm gonna invis myself and run the rest of the way. We'll see you guys on the side. Alright, so we made it. we still got our strength and our buff. Didn't take that long to run here. So we did level. Got to level 11. That means this turn-in is going to give even less XP than previously. We did test it out at level 10. It still gave a decent chunk. We're a little over a bub in. So we're just going to hand them in and hope for the best. Missed it. Let me see how much they... It moves it. Let's keep going and see what's what. We also have this here, this ineligible scroll. Apparently an NPC is in... Oh, we're losing our sower now. Apparently there's an NPC in... There's a gnome in Highhold Keep. Also, there's one here by the dock in the Seafarer's Roost. But apparently he has like a spawn. He spawns and then despawns. Anyways, you turn that in, you get different spells and some XP. So I'm gonna try to see about that. What happened there? Did I turn it in and not get anything for it? I don't know what happened. Anyway, that scroll didn't drop the first time. 3 of them dropped today. I killed a lot more today, though. That's it, huh? So we need a solid bubble. Probably a little more than a bubble. And then we're gonna hit level 12. So that's the plan. Probably find some mobs in EC or WC. And we'll try to finish off our level. Then we'll be level 12, then we'll get our spells, we'll do all that kind of stuff. Then we're gonna head over to Unrest. I'm gonna see if I can pull off banking here. Might be dangerous, but I have Invis now, so I'm gonna see if we can pull off banking here. Let's check that out. Or let's just head over there. We'll do it live. If I die... Oh, I still have the strength buff. So I am not cool in North Free. Have my... Oh, there's... Why is there... Come on, why is there gotta be a guard right? We're gonna need more than a bubble now. But why there have to be a guard right there? He's usually not there. I don't know if somebody trained him or if he's a pat and he just happened to be right there. You know, that's the way it goes sometimes. Right. Alright, so what we're gonna do this time is invis prior to going in there. I just wasn't expecting that. Newbie move right there. Newbie mistake. We ran back. We memmed our spells. He's still there. Interesting. We're gonna drag our corpse then. Wait. What did we just get? Lucky twice, or what was that? Oh, he's obviously a pat. Why was he there twice? I don't know. We get ourselves invised again. We are out of drink. We just ran out of drink. Now I'm encumbered. Annoying. Now this is dangerous, actually. I don't want to be doing. It's me. Battle shield goes for 1,250 platinum. Our invis is cool. It is. There's freaking guards everywhere. Jeez. Oh my god. Why are we doing this? Banker will kill me too. Play is to do this number. I think a guard walks in here too, so we gotta be fast. 4. Sure, nobody's coming, right? Okay. I don't know where I am. So that's how you use your bank. So let's just Oh god. Oh, you gotta scare me. Don't scare me. We're gonna need some platinum for spells. Maybe more. Let's just take it out. But that fixed my issue being encumbered. Anyways, that's how you use the bank that you're not cool with. And that guy, like, if I round this corner, he'll kill me. Not just that guard. That banker will kill me too. Alright, so let's get out of here. Keep an eye on my invis. Need to buy food and water and everything. I don't necessarily want to go all the way back home, but I don't know where I can buy food or water here that will sell to me. Or I'm not even level 12. What am I talking about? I gotta get to level 12. So I lost half of a bub, maybe a little less than half of a bub on that death. So now I need a bub and a half. Anyway, so that's how you use the bank. I'm gonna figure out either that quest or finish my leveling. I'm gonna check on that quest. I'm gonna pause it for now. Adventure, that's what it's all about, right? Well, these two mobs, these are the ones that killed me in like episode 1 or 2. There's an ogre here. I'm invis. There's this ogre and that barbarian there. And they are both red and scowl ready to attack. Now I've read that they only appear here during the daytime. The gnome I'm looking for, which, I mean, I'm assuming the gnome probably scowls ready to attack as well, so I'm probably wasting time. But I hear that the gnome spawns at 7 p.m. What was it? 7 p.m., 9 p.m., and 12 a.m. Which are all nighttime times. So I'm thinking they should go away and the gnome should spawn. But it is now 7 p.m., so it just changed from 6 to 7. Maybe I'm getting bad information. It says he spawns in the Seafarer's Roost at 7 p.m., 9 p.m., and 12 a.m., and he spawns shortly thereafter each time. Wait a minute. Wait a hot minute. Oh. Okay, so this is a slot, so it's this one here. I mean, why are they still there though? I thought they're not supposed to be here at night. It's night, right? I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna give up on this. So I guess it's this slot. There's 5 different NPCs that can spawn here, and they spawn during those times, so it'll reset over and over and over until you get him. Oh. 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 Okay, never mind. Go right here. He scowls at me, ready to attack. Okay. Oh. Oh. What happened here? Apprehensively. Apprehensively. Okay. I don't want to die. I don't want to die, but I want to see. I wonder if I can fight. Why am I so hellbent on doing stuff? Like I don't understand. Dubious. I just want to make sure the other NPCs aren't gonna murk me, and then I'm gonna try to turn it in from around the corner. I don't think that's. I mean, this is a bard. Bards hate everybody. Weird how bards hate everybody. Yeah, he's threatening. Okay, so. Okay, how could I do this? Okay, one last guy. That guy. He's threatening, but he's blue. I'm gonna get myself killed. That's all there is to it. Getting myself killed, and I'm committed to getting myself killed. Because I'm like, what if I stand here and I try to turn it into him? You know what I mean? What if I stand here? I'm happy with that. So nothing happened. He took my scroll. Wait, no. He took my scroll and nothing happened. Whatever. That's a win. I didn't die. I could care less. Okay. So I mean, it's not doable. It's probably a Is the Sandvis right there? Oh, he saw me. Like a cleric. I don't know what he's doing. Anyways, I probably can't do it. It's probably good races only, but I didn't die, so I'm just happy that I was able to finagle it and just not die. I don't care that he ate the scroll. It was worthless anyway, since I couldn't turn it in. All right. I'm gonna go find somewhere to get some XP so I can get this last level. Oh, it is much later. I went through this crazy bad time. Probably died like 4 times, at least. Trying to get the last yellow and a half of my level. I needed a bub and a half. And then I died. You know, I got like to a bubble and then I died, went back to a bubble and a half, ran all the way back to my body, got all my stuff going, got a new pet, put a weapon on him. Accident, I went to tell my pet to sit and I hit go away after I put a ton of gear on him and a nice weapon. And I was like, so then I get another pet out and then I pull something I guess I shouldn't have, and then I died. Back to a bub and a half again. I run all the way back to my body. Get reset up again. Feel like you know, I'm like, you know what, I got my undead nuke now. I'm try to kill like this zombie and this skeleton. Like a 2-pole, but I'll just kill the skeleton real quick, it's green, and then we'll kill the zombie. My pet can't aggro the zombie. Like, for some reason, my pet cannot hold aggro on the zombie, and I'm like, kind of like freaking out, like, what's going on? Trying to kite it around. Can't really kite, I don't have a sew. Just coughed into the mic right there, my bad. Meanwhile, my pet's gonna die. I got confused with my computer settings. I didn't have the sound on or something. I think my mic was open, but game sound or something. But anyways, go. Probably pull. Long story short, you know, no duh, you need to have magic weapons to fight zombies and ghouls and stuff. So couldn't do it. And then you know, by the time I figured that out, I was already just murked. Guy killed me. And so like I needed a bubble and a half. Every time I'd get to like a bubble or a little less than a bubble, I'd get myself killed. That went on like 4 times, at least 4 deaths. And yeah, finally, like I'm in East Common Lands. I was in North Row because I was like, look, I was like too lazy. I was like, I should just go back and kill those orcs, and I can get belts, and I could turn in the belts. And I was like, I don't really need to turn in the belts. I just need a bub and a half. Let me just look for some blues, kill some blues, and we're good to go. So I was like, let me just, I don't want to run from North Row to Oasis of Mar to South Row all the way to basically Inethul Swamp zone line. So I didn't do it. And then, you know, those orcs were much easier than like the random stuff out in the world. Long story short, after dying in the other zone like 4 times, came here, and I already got all my spells. I went and did that earlier. I'll tell you this, the mobs in this zone are much easier than the mobs in Row right next door. So let's see here. So I'm gonna be able to bind myself. I got a new pet. I got 3 dots. I got Heat Blood, I got Engulfing Darkness, which is a dot and a snare, and I got Leech. Dot and, you know, returns life, so that's gonna help with my Lich. And then I got a new life spike, life tap, in life draw. So I just got buff. So now it's time to go to Unrest. I'm level 12, I got all this stuff. I don't have any, like if I die, I'm gonna de-level. Not be able to use any of that stuff, but let's not die. So that's it, we're good to go. The next time I do a video, we're gonna be in Unrest, either trying to get a group, probably farming yard trash with the LFG on. See what we can do. We're gonna bind ourselves there, so if we die, we'll just be right there. We should be able to bind ourselves right outside of Unrest. It's gonna be great. And here we go. We're good to go, ready to go. See ya.